Hey everybody, it's Mike Young from the Health Optimization Cruise. This is an introductory and Q&A meeting for the second voyage because we did the first one here in January of 2024. We're in 2024 now. Next one, which is what this one is for, is January 5th through the 12th, 2025. So this meeting, what we're going to do to give you a little summary is I'm going to give a little introduction here. Then Liz, our wonderful travel agent, will give another introduction about from her perspective. Then we'll go in with each of the presenters that we have on the call. And we have, I think, the majority of the presenters on the call here. They'll give you a little background and you will learn from them what they're going to present about so you can kind of know what to expect on the cruise. And then we have Bo from Celebrity Cruise Lines, who is they're our amazing company that's whose boat we're going to be on. She's going to give you some details on the boat and the hospitality. And then we have about 10 to 15 minutes at the end for Q&A. So please think of your questions and we will have time to answer them all at the end. So, okay, let me just give you a quick just summary of this event, how it came to be. We do a lot of work in Southwest Florida. Liz lives in Southwest Florida. She came to one of our events. And in recent times, we have only done events that meet our healthy vegan food standard. If you don't know what that is, go to healthyveganfood.info. Healthyveganfood.info. It's 6 pillars, and I can tell you what they are. It's no animal products, has to have plant fiber in the dish except for condiments. They have an exception for a condiment only. No alcohol. We don't consider that a health food. No added oil, no added salt, and no refined sugar as defined by the T. Colin Campbell Center for Nutrition Studies, which means you can use dates, agave, or maple syrup. That's what we use on the ship. So everything that you eat in our private dining area at this event will at least meet that definition. And for this year, going into 2025, we have the added bonus of being able to request a fully raw version of the item that you're going to eat. So for instance, at breakfast, what it is you go to our private dining area, you get to meet and mingle with all the people that are on our event. And for breakfast, I think we had like about 10 different choices you could make at breakfast. Every breakfast is about the same. Then for lunch, we usually had at least a 4-course meal, 4 courses. So every course you can choose cooked or raw going forward. And then dinner is the same thing, 4 courses, cooked or raw. So the idea is that we want to give you only healthy vegan food. We don't claim that healthy vegan food is the best you can possibly do because there are a lot of things that we're learning as time goes on, and we'll incorporate those over time. But it's the minimum standard that we can consider healthy. We can use that word in good conscience, okay? So in order to get the benefits, you got to eat with us. You'll have access to the whole ship. You can go anywhere you want. But if you don't eat our food in our private dining area, you won't get all the benefits. And that's why we did this event, because we want to make an event that you don't have to recover from, okay? We want you to be able to go out of the house and not hurt your health. That's the whole idea. We think that over time, most, if not all experiences, we hope, will be like this. I mean, because I love to travel. My wife and I travel, Denise and I, and it is a struggle to find food that doesn't injure your health when traveling. So this is kind of filling that void. Now, in addition to the food part, which is the biggest part, we also have, of course, like-minded people. You get to dine in the same dining room every time. You get to meet new people at every meal. And then we have presentations. That's why we have a lot of presenters here. All kinds of topics, from lectures to activities, and all of it focuses on challenging you to the next level of wherever you are, because anybody who goes on this cruise wants to do the best they can for their health. And you know that health is the real wealth. And there's always new information to learn, always. There's always new challenges. You're always going from one level to the next. I know for me, I was, when I turned 30, I eliminated some bad foods. Then when I turned 39, I was vegetarian. Then when I turned 40, I was vegan. Okay. And then I've progressed more since then. I've eaten mostly fruit now. Actually, I eat mostly raw. Okay. And that's why I'm so excited that now we can have all raw if you want to. And not just raw, because anybody can give you some fruit. And you can always get that at the buffets on the ship too, unlimited. But not everybody can give you gourmet raw food that meets our healthy vegan food standards. So I'm super excited. I want to right away pass it over to Liz because my 5 minutes is up. So Liz, take it away, our wonderful travel agent.
Hello, everybody. We are so excited to be here. Thank you so much for joining us on this great Zoom meeting. And one of the reasons also that we are very excited about it is that Celebrity just approved. We just got okay, go for it. 2 menus. Last year, we only have 2 menus, but was only on the days at sea. Now we have all 7 days, 2 menus. Yes, celebrity, you did it. Yes. I'm so happy for it. And we also wanted to make sure you know that we're going to have a Labor Day sale. Wow, this is coming up, okay? It's good until September 2nd, so we will be open on the holiday in case you wanted to join us. And if you are off from work and wanted to take all the savings, up to $200 savings. And of course, if you don't have a flyer, just make sure you visit our website. The flyer is there under groups, okay? So, but we'd be glad to also send you an email with the link, anything that you like, text, whatever, all right? So we're glad to have everybody here. Without further ado, I'll just pass it on to Bo. And let's hear about the wellness cruise.
Oh, okay. Actually, both celebrity will be after our speakers. I want to go through the speakers first, and actually, this gives us some extra time.
Okay.
For them. So let me see who is on board with us here. Dr. Lumis, are you here? I'm kind of going through the list here. If you are there,
I am here.
All right.
Yes,
Well, Dr. Jim Loomis from you were in the Game Changers movie. You work with PCRM at the Bernard Medical Center. Please give a little background on yourself aside from that. And what people can expect from you on the cruise.
Sure. Yeah. So my name's Jim Loomis, and I'm a lifestyle medicine, board certified lifestyle medicine, internal medicine physician, and I'm the medical director at the Barnard Medical Center in Washington, D.C. And I discovered the power of plants and lifestyle about 10, 12 years ago after eating a not so healthy diet, saw forks over knives and switched to a plant-based diet and lost about 50 pounds and reversed every single one of my chronic conditions, and really fully understand the power of a healthy lifestyle, particularly a plant-based diet. And that's been my passion ever since. 2 or 3 years ago, my friend and colleague who you'll hear from in a minute, Caryn Dugan, who runs the Center for Plant-Based Living in St. Louis, we started a YouTube channel called The Doc and Chef, where we marry nutrition science to your plate of food. And it's really taken off. And so what we did on the cruise last year, and are looking forward to doing on the cruise again this year, was it's not your standard cooking demo. What we do is as we build the dish, build the recipe and the cooking, I talk about the health, the science behind either the technique. Why are we not using oil when we saute the onions? What are the health benefits of onions? What happens to the lycopene in tomatoes when you cook it? And then Caryn demonstrates the culinary aspects and discusses that part of it. It's really we really had such a great time on the cruise last year, and just to really see the engagement and Mike talks about it, and it's true, that people lost weight on the cruise. Now, I have a lot of patients who go on cruises, and I have never, ever had a patient come back to me and say, oh my gosh, I lost weight. They all want to wait another 3 months to get their blood test repeated because they know their cholesterol's out of whack and all that because of the food they're eating. And so Mike and Liz did such a fabulous job last year, and all the other speakers who many of you'll hear from in a minute. And so, yeah, Caryn and I are both really looking forward to being back on the cruise this year.
All right. Thank you, Dr. Loomis. Caryn, are you there? You want to follow up there with Dr. Loomis?
Yeah, well, that's a hard follow-up because I would have said the very same thing. No, we had a fantastic time last year. So last year that was my first cruise. So to be on this incredible ship, that was the third time it had left port. So standards are very high, and I know they'll be met again. And I'm super excited that the menus have been opened up so that, we can really get people from wherever they're coming from. But yeah, Jim and I had a great time. We have different presentations this year. We have different recipes this year. We're going to have more to give away this year. And I do think that we're also going to be doing some private consults as well. But it's a beautiful ship. We're excited to be back, and we're excited to hang out with everybody.
That's a great point, Caryn. We are offering that as well. Private consultations and private workshops. We didn't do that this past January, but for select speakers who want to do it, you'll be able to, like, if you connect with somebody here on the ship, you're like, oh, I want to learn more, I want to tell you about my situation, then you can do that. You can book a private consultation, and that's excellent. Yeah, for everything you're doing. And Caryn, that's what I also mentioned. Are you in the Center for Plant-Based Living right now, where you are?
No, I'm in my home kitchen right now.
Okay.
Up for a class tomorrow night.
It looks very nice. Okay, that's excellent. And I also wanted to mention one other thing is that the website has been mentioned a few times to check it. That is healthoptimizationcruise.org. That's where you can find the website. So thanks, Caryn. Dillip, are you there? Dillip Barman, are you there with us? I'm just going down the list here. I'm not sure who is with us because there are so many folks here. I don't see Dillip. How about the Stricklands? Brian or Caryn, are you there?
Carolyn, yes,
Carolyn.
and I'm here.
Carolyn.
Brian,
There you are, Carolyn.
Brian is seeing patients right now, but I'm here. So Brian and I talk together. So I'm Carolyn Strickland. I am a Food for Life instructor, just like Caryn. And Cody, who is also on the call. I see Cody. So hey, Cody. And I'm also a licensed clinical social worker and family therapist, and additionally a certified health and wellness coach, a certified plant-based chef, a certified fitness instructor, so lots of stuff. And then my husband is an assistant professor of medicine with UAB School of Medicine here in Montgomery, Alabama. So he works with medical students and residents and sees patients. Last year, he and I talked together about why is change so difficult? And I'm not sure if we'll be talking about that again this year or not. I have to talk to him about that. He additionally will probably talk about several different health topics, the basics of, how a heart attack happens, the basics of why high blood pressure happens, that kind of thing. I'm hoping I'll be doing some cooking demos and, myself this year too, possibly with Cody, and Dillip. And then Cody and Dillip and I are also on a YouTube show called So Many Cooks in the Kitchen. And my husband and I also do a YouTube channel, so a doctor and a chef together, but it's we're married to each other. So we do one called Strickland's and Friends, a seasonal whole food plant-based cookbook. So hopefully we'll have lots of interesting information to share. But Brian's not here. He sends his regards, but he is seeing patients at this moment.
Yeah, and I want to say that, Carolyn, you had some really good practical information, with your insight as a coach that is invaluable, because a lot of this is just trying to figure stuff out in the real world. And also, I wanted to confirm, Brian, since we know you guys, I know we've been to visit you in Montgomery. He is also a lifestyle medicine physician, correct?
He is. He's board certified in lifestyle medicine and in internal medicine, just like Dr. Lumis.
Okay, yes, we view that as very important, because if you're not familiar with lifestyle medicine, it really takes into account the habits, and especially the food, in relation to the outcome and what you want to see. And I think that if you're not as familiar as you might want to be, you'll learn all this on the cruise, and you'll be given a dose of optimism. I think that's how I would.
Right.
So
exactly. So, and also I think if time permits, I can do some private consultations as far as health and wellness coaching. So
yes, there's definitely need for that. We'd love to see that. We're going to get all that scheduled, by the way, on the website. It's not up now, but it will be before we depart in January. So, look for that at healthoptimizationcruise.org.
Okay.
All right. Thanks, Carolyn. Nicole, are you there? I know Nicole was going to be a little late. She already told me she's a nurse. I don't think she's on the call, but if you are, Nicole, you can unmute. And if not, we'll move, at least for now, on to Will. Will, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, Will. Take it away. Let us know about you and what folks can expect to hear from you on the cruise.
All right, awesome. Well, my name is Will Wazo, and I'm the CEO of True Iron Will, and I am a holistic nutritional consultant and practitioner. And I'm also a certified personal trainer as well. So I've been on this living food lifestyle for about 15 years now. It wasn't a linear journey like most of us here. I had health problems and I was searching for a solution. And once I started reading books by like Herbert Shelton and Dr. Doug Graham, and, I just started to figure my way out and started to implement them into my lifestyle, started to see amazing changes. And I've been going strong ever since. So what I do at True Iron Will is I help individuals to get into the best shape of their lives. And I work with individuals of all different ages, but lately I've been working with older individuals who are looking to, get away from the sedentary lifestyle and to recover from injuries. And I also work with athletes as well. So what I plan to talk about on the cruise is the critical role of movement and strength training, especially as we age, to combat age-related illness, which is on the rise right now, and talk about the benefits as far as resistance training, improve bone density, balance, and all these things that we need to be functioning at a higher level as we age. So I'll also be offering personal consultations on the ship as well. And I'm also a two-time author. And my latest book, Young at Any Age, Secrets to Slowing the Aging Process, is pretty much everything that I've implemented with my own personal lifestyle and everything I've been able to implement as far as my clients. And yeah, so I'm just I'm glad to be on the cruise. Thank you for inviting me, and I look forward to meeting everybody out there.
Yeah, well, it's going to be a lot of fun. I want to mention to you, because you weren't on the first cruise, but Denise and I, my wife, every morning before breakfast, we had a walk around the deck for anybody that wanted to join us. Every morning. I know it was early, but we did it because we also recognize that movement. That is so important. So I can't wait to hear all of your insight. And another thing you brought up, Will, is that you have transitioned over time. You have learned, and then you have implemented this new knowledge into your life and improved it. And I think that everybody, including, I know Dr. Loomis said this in the beginning too, how he has learned all this. And like the lifestyle medicine concepts weren't taught to doctors until recently. So we're all learning. Everybody here is on a journey. The difference between us and everybody else out there, or most other events anyway, is that we're trying to take all that knowledge that we have and implement it. Do it today. Do it right now. We don't need to wait for anything. And that's why I'm excited about next year, because we have all those extra things like the raw vegan meals now, and just such a great group of open-minded people that are willing to, just step a little bit outside the comfort zone and do the best that they can for their health. So thank you, Will. And I'm looking forward to hearing your presentations for sure. All right, next on the list is Dr. Lee and Natalie. Are you out there? I think I saw you out there. You can unmute if you're out there. I believe you are. Actually, let me unmute.
We are.
There you are. There you go.
We're here. Hello. Yes, I'm just so honored. We're so honored to be part of this and to be surrounded by so many like minds, because community is key, right? So it's all about crafting and creating our community and expanding from there.
Yes.
So I see somebody. It looks like I see Will still in here, but it's blacked out screen on there. But I guess that doesn't mean that we can't talk.
Don't speak or view. You're good to go.
Okay, cool. All right, so we are, we're both doctors of chiropractic, and so we came through into the raw vegan lifestyle like very intuitively and very honestly. So in brief, I will share that it happened while I was pregnant with our daughter. So we were talking about children earlier and how there's more children than being born into the raw vegan lifestyle and being vegan. Our daughter, Sedona, is one of those babies. So in fact, being very intuitive while I was pregnant with her, I received what I call a download that was this direct stream of consciousness telling me I needed to consume the highest vibrational foods, which meant God's fruits and vegetables, right? So it was very clear from that day forward. And I say we come by it honestly, because to be honest, prior to that, like we were on our own journeys, obviously going from paleos and all the different versions of the quote diets out there. And we were keto right before that. And I meant like hardcore keto. So we really come from that like perspective of understanding like why a lot of people fall into that paradigm and believing why that has improved their lives for the various reasons. But then knowing that this is truly the way as we have furthered our knowledge and understanding and incorporation in our lifestyle, like there's been no turning back. Okay. So like once we switched, we made the switch and we received that download while I was pregnant. So I made that switch while I was pregnant. He made that switch and was like, he knows when I'm onto something, I'm like a dog on a scent. We're going to go after it. And so obviously, like, we are our own human guinea pigs, as you know, all of the other physicians and doctors and facilitators on this too, like, you're your own human guinea pig. Like, you don't want to recommend your clients, your patients, or anything other than what you would recommend your loved ones or yourself, obviously. So embodying this lifestyle has taken us on a whole nother journey that we didn't even know. You wouldn't have been able to tell me 4 years ago, this is where what we'd be doing and how we'd be displaying that and incorporating that in the work that we do. And so what we'll be doing on the cruise is what we, coming from that holistic background and like already without pharma, without all this, looking at everything of how the body is supposed to be functioning, knowing that the body functions better when it's clear of spinal blockages. And when the body is free of spinal blockages, the body can literally be that conduit of consciousness that tells every part of the body what to do, how to do it, when to do it, how often to do it, meaning that your nervous system, which controls and coordinates everything in your body, is able to be facilitative. And it's even better when you're removing the stressors, meaning the chemical, the physical, the mental, emotional stressors that are leading to those spinal blockages that people don't, or they're not aware of. And it could have been 20, 40, 30 years ago, yesterday, whatever it might be from. And so what we're going to be focusing on, obviously, on top of what we all are focused on, is we know by the way that we eat, that's a chemical stressor, right? So now, how much is that going to be substantiated whenever we have the other physical and the mental, emotional stressors that are creating those blocks in the body and not allowing the channels of the nervous system to communicate like it needs to? So our talk's going to be wrapped around that, how you can start to mitigate and analyze and be aware of how can you start removing those stressors today. One, make sure you show up to the correct dining hall to eat the correct foods while you're on the ship, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Following that, and then now what else can you do to maintain that too? What are the thoughts that are going through your head? What are these other things things you can do to start like tracking back, eliminating and mitigating those stressors that are happening? And then on top of that, now what can you do when you're aware of that? So we can help you move those spinal blockages through your body. So that way your mind literally opens up and expands and thinks better. So that way you now not only have the tools, but now your body's functioning better with it too. So long-winded way of saying, we're going to talk about how to prepare your body to receive a spinal flow session, which we're going to offer spinal flow sessions on the ship as one-on-ones as well.
Oh, that's excellent. Okay. So thank you so much for being so open-minded. Like you said, you changed from a keto diet 4 years ago to raw, like you're doing now. I mean, that is a massive change. And, obviously raw too. I want to kind of mention, well, people are like, why raw? Well, in my mind, cooking is somewhat of a form of processing in a way, because it does do things to the food. So if you can eat raw, that's potentially even better. And I'm sure we'll learn more about that from your talks, from your spinal flow. I'm excited to learn more about that because I don't know about that. I need to learn about that as well. So looking forward to this. Thank you so much. And we're very excited to have you on the cruise with us. Okay, next person, Dr. Brian. Are you here, Dr. Brian? I'm not sure if you're on the call or not.
Yes, I'm here, Mike. Hi, Mike.
There he is. Okay, Dr. Brian, you were on the cruise with us this past year, not as a presenter, but now you're going to be a presenter. So introduce yourself, because a lot of folks here weren't on the cruise the first time.
Thanks, Mike. Thanks for putting on this call. I'm Dr. Brian Hetrick. I'm a naturopathic doctor, and I'm also a professional raw vegan chef, and I'm also a master grower. And I want to thank Mike and Denise for putting on the health optimization cruise in January of this year, the first one, which I had the privilege of attending. And the ship was just beautiful. The Celebrity Beyond, I hope we're going to be on the same ship. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, sorry. I'm sorry. I did that. It was my accident. Thank you. Keep going. Yeah, we're on the Celebrity Ascent again. Yes, we are.
Yes.
Okay, awesome. The ship was absolutely beautiful. It exceeded my expectations. It's a brand new ship, and it is the design and the art and the technology on the ship was just absolutely breathtaking. They're really trying to cater to a more discriminating crowd, I think, on this ship. And the food was absolutely amazing. The speakers were all incredible. And the guests in our group in the health optimization cruise were also a delight. So basically, I've been vegetarian for 19 years. I've been vegan for 18 years, and I've been a raw foodist for 17 years. And that journey has completely transformed my life. I have my own private practice, and I also work part-time on a spirulina farm here in South Florida, where we grow and distribute our own fresh spirulina. So what I'm going to be talking about on the Health Optimization Cruise is the science of nutrition, and I may even do a raw food cooking class, or a raw food uncooking class, I should say, gourmet, which is really changed my life, and I hope to present it in such a way that other people can know that you can eat really healthy, no SOS, and also enjoy your meals. They're delicious. And the food was incredible that we had on the Celebrity Beyond on the Health Optimization Cruise. And I really appreciate you, Mike, and Denise, for arranging things so that we can have that raw option on the next cruise too. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Yeah, we always want to elevate as we learn, because we don't claim to know everything. We just try to do better. You know, when you know better, you do better, like that saying goes, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you, Dr. Brian. Yeah, I'm very much looking forward to hearing from you and presenting this time. And like you said, you'll probably be doing a cooking demo. We have to book those, but I'm looking forward to that too. Next person we have on the list is Cody. Are you on the call? I know she was going to be a little bit late potentially.
Yep, I'm here.
All right, there she is. Okay, Cody, you're on the cruise with us the first year, this past January, and you were a presenter. So, but a lot of folks aren't familiar with you because a lot of people on this call have not yet been on the cruise. So please introduce yourself.
Well, hi, it's good to be back. Thanks for inviting me. I really enjoyed the last cruise, of course, and my daughter Ava was with me last time and was a presenter. Unfortunately, she's not able to come this year. But it will just be me, and I'm excited to come back. I'm from the Midwest, from Omaha, Nebraska. I've been a nurse over 23 years. Open heart surgery is one of my past specialties. I'm now a nursing instructor for a couple local colleges. And let's see, I came from the typical Midwest family, a family of hunters. This, eating what we thought was healthy. And then I discovered whole food plant-based nutrition about 6-7 years ago and made the change for just, I just wanted optimal health. I wanted to be, healthy for my kids and for future grandkids, and saw all the research on how you can prevent and reverse cardiovascular disease, among many other chronic diseases. And my mind was blown, and I just made the change, and then I became a Food for Life instructor, because I'm like, if I wanted to cook this way, I wanted to teach other people how to cook this way in the Midwest and throughout the nation, and thoroughly enjoy it. And so it's my passion, and I love doing these cruises. I'm also PCRM's co-leader of the Nurses Nutrition Network, and I just got back from their international conference on nutrition and medicine. I actually saw Caryn and Brian there as well, which is really great. So I just stay really active in this environment. I love learning more every day about the research and people's success stories. And I share that with my patients and my nursing students, because those are the ones that are going to be taking care of us in the hospitals, are these future nurses. So I want to teach them, and hopefully it will have kind of a trickle down effect with our patients and their health and everything. So what I'm going to be talking about on the cruise, I just love giving presentations, and I'd like to do the similar ones that I did last time, because I talk about my story, being in the Midwest, and like I said, around a bunch of hunters, and how I've totally flipped, now I'm whole food, plant-based vegan, and it's just, talking about that story, how powerful it is to make these changes, like changing traditions in your family, and my journey on that, and how to get support. So the presentation I did for you guys last year, I know Denise said she enjoyed some of those stories about my patients. The title of that was Strategies to Enlighten, Engage, and Inspire Healthy Lifestyle Practice. And then I will probably also do one with Dilip, and that was the healthy and easy food preparation that we did. And we talked about different equipment that we like to use, affordable, different pots and pans and that kind of stuff, and just to make it more accessible and easy to prep. And then Carol and I have been talking about doing maybe like a woman's, focused cooking nutrition class too. So that's something we still need to talk about. But I don't know. I'm so excited, Mike. So thanks for inviting me back. I'm excited to see you guys. And the ship is just gorgeous. Oh my gosh, you guys. I just can't wait for you to see it. And the excursions that they set up are amazing. It's a life-changing experience. So I'm thrilled to be back. So thanks for inviting me again.
You're welcome. And I also want to mention that what you do is also lifestyle medicine focused. Is that correct?
Yes. Yes.
Right, because that's a theme here. Like lifestyle medicine really is about the habits, right?
Yes.
And the habits, obviously, you can do them if you choose to. So that's what you're going to learn on the cruise. So thank you, Cody. I'm looking forward to seeing you again. Also, we have 2 more people that I didn't get to. I'm not sure if you're on the call, but if you are, please unmute. Dilip or Nicole, are you there? Either one of you, because you're the 2 that I didn't get to. And they may not be able to make it because everyone's schedules, everyone's busy. But we got most of the presenters here. I think they're not here. That's my guess. I don't see either of them unmuting Dilip or Nicole, but you can find out about them on our website. Go to healthoptimizationcruise.org, click on presenters. You got to scroll down near the bottom. It's like a fuchsia or red colored box, a rectangle that says speakers. Click on that and you'll go through, you'll learn about each of the presenters that are going to be on the cruise. So next person we have to hear from is Celebrity Cruise Lines, because you've heard a lot of good things from people who have been on the boat. Now we get to hear from Bo from Celebrity Cruise Lines, who's going to give us all the inside scoop about what's going on with our event. So Bo, are you there?
I am here. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Good. I am sharing my screen now.
We see it.
Good. Okay. Well, thank you so much for having me. Oh my God. I am sitting here and listening to all this incredibly well-spoken, incredibly knowledgeable people that I feel like I am in a whole nother world of business. So I am very intrigued by everything that I heard from all the doctors. These are doctors. These are people that have done so many researches, and I'm sure it's incredible to be part of it. And I'm so honored that I am, or you guys have chosen, Mike and Liz, you have chosen Celebrity for this great event, for this great upcoming second year round wonderful event. It's all about health, and we all have to take care of our health. At one point or another, we need to make choices, and we're going to make them really fast and quick because time is going by, and we are just only getting older, and we need to take care of our bodies. And I'm one of those people who absolutely into that and love this part of the equation in my life, is being very conscious about what I do, what I eat, and what I always said, what you put into your body is what you get out of it. So I am so excited to be here with you. Of course, my role here is a celebrity. I am the sales manager, and I've been with the company for 37. In fact, in September next month, I'm going to be 38 years with this fabulous brand. I do truly believe in this brand of what it represents, and also what the things that we do to make the vacation of an experience. It is amazing, and I am so blessed to be part of it. So a lot to talk about, but I'm going to be quick here by going straight to it and really share with you this vision. This is call it an elevator speech, basically why we are different as a brand. Of course, there are a lot of cruise lines out there, but we do truly believe that we are different, as in you'll never want to vacation any other way, kind of different. Every detail is elevated beyond what you ever imagined. In fact, I think it was just now Mike mentioned how you elevate this experience every year. So our goal and life in celebrity life, and our really mantra and our purpose is to elevate our experience day in, day out. So it is a lot. I'm not even going to read all of it, but at the end of the day, this is what we work for every day. So we literally are about to exceed expectations. This is hence the fact our latest campaign, Nothing Comes Close. This is really what we're all about as a brand. Nothing comes close. We're not in just a deluxe brand. We are the deluxe plus. There is nobody like us as a brand. So we are very proud of that. And we are so vocally about it and proud and bold about it, because we know what we offer to our guests day in, day out. All of these images, you see a lot of different accolades here that are really resonate with me at all time. You are going to need a bigger bucket list to really, really take in with this factory, because you can choose so many different vacations at the same time doing something you love and really present things that matters to you. And that's what we are as a brand. We do what matters. We do everything with a purpose as a brand. Hence the word elevated. It really is what resonates. We are about to exceed an expectation of what premium vacation is offered out there. We are like I said earlier, the premium plus. We believe in what we do, and we are very, very excited about the fact that we're not a brand that is really a status quo. We consistently looking for ways to really promote, to get out there and really do what we believe we're good at. This video really just helps you quickly see what the newest campaign that we have out there for. I'm not sure you can hear it, but you can certainly see it.
I hear it now.
I feel like taking chances. I feel a lot like 17.
The sound went away. So
you can't hear it, because I know when it comes to when you do a virtual like that, sometimes you can't hear it. Sometimes you can't. I'm hearing it, obviously, when I'm doing it. It's great music. I mean, it's a video that's on YouTube as well. It's really an incredible video that resonates with all of us here. And really, like I said, we are all about the really award-winning resort at sea. We have beautiful ships out there. You were on the Beyond, one of our latest ship from the Edge class, and now you go into the Apex. I think it's Apex or
Ascent.
XL.
Actually, it was Ascent last year and this year. Both.
Okay, so Ascent is because I heard him saying Beyond. I think Dr. Brian was saying Beyond.
You're right.
Okay, so it is Ascent, and it's really the same as Beyond. They're all sister ships, and they are amazing. They were really built in a way that no other ships really. We actually used the really people that build the ship never built a ship in their life. So we wanted to be bold, and that's really what we came up with these beautiful ships. So Forbes has actually named us the only cruise line, honestly, that has, I mean, honestly, it's the only cruise line that is actually star rated by Forbes, which is a big honor to have. Only few hotels in the world that was able to get that actually in that category. So there are no other cruise line that ever been. We are the first cruise line, and we are so excited to be able to have this honor to be part of a Forbes rating. So they rated us for everything. Every single thing that we do on board the ship has to be rated in order to be part of it. And there are so many components for a cruise line versus a hotel. Very hard to get. So we did. So we are very honored about that. So these are really our pillars. You see, the destination is very important to us. Culinary, second to none. I am just so honored that our ship is doing what they're doing for your group, because I don't see any other cruise line that will actually step out of the box, think outside the box. We are all about health and our wellness. It's part of our pillars. Therefore, I am so excited for our group of the onboard hospitality and onboard operation can actually put something like this and make it really work for us. We are so grateful for that. The service, absolutely second to none. We all have to go through a service training throughout the whole. We call the world at your service. It is a big transition for every single person that works in the company. So it keeps us all consistent and keeps us all as a whole and speak the same language. Details, second to none. The beautiful ships, the details on the ship, that beautiful central is amazing. It's the Grand Foyer that is really depicts really the grandeur of our beautiful ships, and also the beauty and the details that we have on board all our ships. And wellness, as I said, is part of our DNA as a brand. And the healthy lifestyle is part of our DNA, hence the Aqua Class category that only celebrity cruises have, which is based on healthy lifestyle from long time ago. So this, what you guys are doing every day, is just really enhancing everything that we do in life. And I am so proud to be part of it and be actually doing it all on board our celebrity cruises versus anybody else. Again, as I said earlier, everything we do is with purpose. So this is our really big part of who we are, and very part of what celebrities' DNA is consistently looking for ways to keep the earth, keep the planet clean, the air clean. Everything that we do on board the ship is amazing when you know exactly what they have to go through to clean up the water, to keep that gray and whatever. They have so many different names of the waters that are actually being produced on board the ship as during operations, and they all are taken in consideration and making sure that we are completely net zero cruise in anywhere that we go to. So it's a big thing that we do on a daily basis as a brand. So it only really matches our purpose here, which is the clean energy, clean health living as a people, as a person. So it starts with every one of us. So Health Optimization Cruise, second year in a row in 25. I cannot be more excited about it. You guys have seen this beautiful ship, and you guys are doing it again on the same class of ships. I mean, it's outdoor. This ship was designed, what we call it, outward facing design. So the outward facing design really allows you to really take in what this vacation is all about, from wherever you are, whether you are in training, whether you are in classes, whether you are in doing in everything that you do on a daily basis. You are taking what you're really enjoying the destination, whether you're upstairs, downstairs, middle of the ship, the floor to ceiling windows, the opening, the outward facing opening is beautiful. That magic carpet just gives you an incredible experience and a feel that no other cruise line ever. It's what I call it, really sexy ship in many ways. So the wellness part of it, you have so many ways to really keep yourself active on board our ships. We offer an array of different options between obviously the classes that we offer, or you just simply go in and do it on your own with all the materials that we have out there. The gym is absolutely spectacular. Well, every time I go on a cruise, and I've gone to a lot of cruises in my life, and this is where you find me early morning, anywhere, anytime. It's my daily started point. Great, like I said, it's a beautifully designed and has so many different things to do. Also on this gym, you have options with a Peloton, because we have the Peloton classes on this beautiful ship. I am a Peloton girl, and I like my Peloton exercises, so it's definitely incorporated, and I'm so excited that we have them on board our ships. Also training options, like I said, meditation classes, yoga classes. You can do it all, you can do nothing at all. It is up to you, but it is part of what we do on board our ships. The seminars also, and nutrition also is part of what you're going to be doing, and even more. The spa is a heaven. As a part of the spa, if you are a spa person, you have so many options to do a spa, to be able to really take in what this part of the experience is all about on board our ships. And as I said earlier, even because Celebrity has started this Aqua Class a long time ago, I mean, years ago. Aqua Class was designated for the healthy lifestyle. It is a cuisine that is cooked clean, that is made clean, and it's not quite diet per se. It is just the way it's clean cuisine. And then we've had it for a long time. I am one of those people that love this Aqua Class, and if it's not available, I'm going to change another day to go, because I want this class. It simply is, you have options to be in it, either it is a veranda cabin or a suite, because Aqua comes also in a suite, Aqua Suites. So basically, it is really an ability to have your primarily dining area called Blue Restaurant. It's exclusive to Aqua Class, and then it comes also with an entrance or a day anytime you would like to use what we call the spa area as well. So that is open. So it is a fully immersive experience, and it really is personally one of my favorites. So on the exhale on this beautiful ship Ascent, you're going to actually have a thermal, it's called a thermal suite, is part of the experience on the spa. So if you have Aqua Class, you have those privileges to only for you. Everybody else will have to pay for the spa, but you will have it included in, and your dining is definitely exclusive to you. Nobody goes in there. Also have this ability for Aqua Suite to be able to have your Aqua, ability to work out in your own room if you choose to. You have this, amenities extra so that you can actually take in if you would like to get up in the morning and do it in your room. It's doable as well. And this is what we call the thermal suite the thermal suite that I mentioned, that is included in the Aqua Class category. If you choose to have your room as an Aqua Class, I urge everybody to try it if they want to. I don't know if it is part of your group allotment, but it certainly can be added to it if you choose to. But it is an experience you want to try, and you have access to this beautiful thermal suites with all the thermal suites, bells and whistles. All of these areas here are accessible to you 24 hours during your cruise. Other people will have to pay extra for it. This is really, to me, is one of the most part of the Aqua Class that I love. It's the ability to go to the steam rooms, to salt rooms, to rainfall, therapy room. It really, the hammam is really, really, to me, I love this part of the experience. So I'm hoping you will be, if you don't know about it, I'm urging you to try it if you can. As I said, we always there looking for different things. In fact, this is the first ship ever that actually has 2 godmothers, very, very known godmothers, actually definitely one of the best sister you can have in the industry for many, many things that they do in their daily life to enhance the world behind them. Sandy Yon and Michelle Dunn, they both really sister and have a lot. If you want to Google them, what they do a lot of great things in the industry. And then one of them is actually autism. I think it's Sandy. No, it's Michelle. Michelle actually has a school of a autism friendly school. Her son, I believe, was tested with autism, and she is actually in Jacksonville. She has a whole school that she is responsible for, that she created from the beginning, from the start, and she is doing incredible things for the world and for the people that are in the area, as well as 2 fabulous captains, which is absolutely incredible. You will get to meet them, and they are super. Our captains are so engaging. They make the experience even more fun. And of course, a lot of great things with our dining experiences out there you're gonna be able to enjoy. With the Celebrity Ascent, as you know, they are a little bit more of a sleeker profile. A lot of great suites and amenities that comes with the suites. Of course, their butler service and a lot of great amenities. They have their own, basically, little world within the ship. We call it ship within a ship. More the retreat, a lot of space, even more bigger than the other ships, which we added. Obviously, every ship that comes in, we add more things to it. Every ship, I say, there's no way they can top the other one. We managed to do it. Don't ask me how. Of course, this is the dream team that really worked on these beautiful ships, all of the Edge class, and I can tell you, they've never designed a ship in their lives. We wanted to be bold, like I said earlier, and this is why this team was super important, from the designers of the certain areas within the ship, to the designer of the magic carpet, and to the designer of everything on board the ship as far as the look and feel. Like it was just amazing. Every one of them had a huge role in doing what they did with these beautiful ships. The onboard experience is second to none. Like I said, this is like the areas where you're going to be really moving around and really enjoying. Actually, this is why I think this is, to me, is really everything that you can possibly do on board a ship. Wherever you are within the ship, you're going to feel in the high quality caliber ships that you're going to see. A lot of great, this is all that I'm showing you. It's all public rooms. It is not exclusive to anybody. All of them, I mean, everybody will be able to enjoy it. That cafe is a spa cafe. It's also a healthy lifestyle cafe. In the morning, after you work out, you can stop there and really enjoy healthy breakfast before you go. And you can go anywhere in any dining room to enjoy breakfast, but that is for the healthy lifestyle as well. This cantilever pool, it's just mesmerizing, beautifully designed. You are like literally away from the world when you are there. I forget myself that I'm even on a cruise when I'm out there looking at the ocean straight from, straight to the ocean, just amazing. The rooftop garden is another beautiful part of you can do a lot of things here. You can get together, hang out together, you can even do presentation here if you choose to in an open area. You can do a lot with this beautiful ship. And of course, the sunset bar. This sunset bar was created by an incredible designer that you probably is the ambassador of the brand. And he has been, I can't think of his name. Yeah, I do know his name, but I can't think of him right now for some reason. But he is definitely came up with this arch looking. The arch looking was inspired by Morocco. He was saying, so this was inspired by Morocco. This entire design of this beautiful bar, which is a sunset bar. It's an area where you can start right your cruise to start from here as when you get on board the ship. That's where most people go for a drink, and then also set away opportunities there and great pictures with the sunset.
Eden, that's where we have our cooking demos at the bottom of Eden, looking out the back. So let's mention, and also, Bo, we're running a little short on time, so I wanted to try to
be quick. Okay. I'm going to move forward. Okay, these are all pictures. You already been in there. Great opportunities. All these are images of the beautiful ship. I'm going to pass quickly. I'm not even going to say anything. So these are just the images you're going to be seeing. Of course, the dining rooms. You got 4 dining rooms. A lot of great in there. This is the infinite veranda that most of you are booked on, I believe, right now. I mean, Liz can correct me. This is what it looks like. It's beautifully. It's an open. This is what I think. It's gorgeous because it has that infinite veranda. The space is even more open. You have your veranda open. You can push a button, comes down to create your veranda. You probably had experienced it last time. The retreat, all cruises, all suites. This is about all the suites. This is like a ship within ship. They have their own areas within the ship that is all created to them. This is your itinerary you are going to be booked on. You probably have seen it before. You probably know about it. You probably read about it already. So this is a great itinerary that was scheduled for you. That's leaving out of Fort Lauderdale and back to Fort Lauderdale, visiting this great. I think Puerto Plata was one of my favorite. I think it's one of them. And of course, this is all about you. You already talked about this. You have it all over your emails and your communication. So I don't have to say much about it. So that is really, I want to say last thing but not least, is really what a celebrity does every day, is really turning the vacation of a lifetime into a lifetime vacation. It resonates with me to say, and it's really what we project every day to all our guests. So thank you again from the bottom of my heart for choosing celebrity as your platform for this incredible experience. And I can't wait to join you someday soon too. Thank you. All
right.
We can open it to AFA questions.
Thanks, Bo. I also want to mention that I believe all the destinations are different than they were last winter. So you get to escape winter and go to a whole new grouping of tropical destinations this time. Okay, anyone have any questions? Please feel free to unmute and you can ask questions. I think some have been coming through the chat too, and I've got 1 or 2 here that came through. So please, this is your time. Ask any questions you have about the event, and you can just unmute yourself and go ahead and ask right now. And I've got a question right here. Someone asks, how much notice do we need to provide if we want to switch back and forth between raw, healthy vegan food and the cooked, healthy vegan food? How much time? I believe there's not really any advance notice required because that's approved. Liz, do you know?
They will present both menu and they can choose it right there at the main dining. So all the options will be able to switch, at the time of dining. Whatever they have, it's celebrity will have it already.
Okay. All right. Very good. So you don't really have to, you can just experiment with what you want to do, challenge yourself. And you can go like, if you're fully raw, you can have 100% raw prepared food at every meal, if that's what you want to do, or you can have any kind of combination of that. So it's really good to experiment with if you're not 100% raw at this point in time.
Exactly.
Let's see. We had kava last year. Someone's asking, is it going to be kava? I can answer the question. I don't think we're going to be having that this year. We did have it last year because, we we don't view alcohol as a health food, at least not from the healthy vegan food standard. Oh, wait, there's another one. Offering the transition foods. We'll have to ask. We'll get to that in a minute. The healthy vegan food standard doesn't include alcohol. You can still order it when you're there. Just like if you have a significant other that wants to order something else outside of what we have, you're welcome to go to any other restaurant. But in our dining area specifically, we just have the healthy vegan food. We will not have the kava or kratom. Those were just brought on last year as transition type of items. And we will this year, though, because I know Dilip asked about this. We will have a vegan soap for you from a company. It's actually listed on the website at healthoptimizationcruise.org. It'll be in your room when you arrive. So you'll have that. That's new this year. And then Liz, you and I were talking, someone was asking about transition food. Actually, Carolyn, we developed this with Dr. Strickland and Carolyn, but Liz, we're not sure about that right now, are we? We just got some word about that today.
Yeah, we do have confirmed the 2 types of menus for sure, which is really a great improvement and a new options for the clients to have it during the 7 days, because before we only have for 3 days, the cooked meal, the raw meals. So this is really, like you said, elevating. We're just involving and bringing new options to the guests, as much as we can to please them. So we're still, pending confirmation on that. We did request it, but, as soon as we have some more information, we'll definitely let them know.
Okay. Another question that came through is about the Connect meeting room. Someone's asking, do we get a bigger
yes.
room? We do. Okay, so we'll have a larger room where we met.
Yes.
The first time we met, the first time was last year, and when we did that, I think what happened was we realized it wasn't big enough, right?
Right, because, the ship was under constructions, a lot of things were going on. They still have other groups that were already booked before us. So, but this year, we were ahead of the ball game. The ship was ready, everything was ready. We requested, ahead of time. So we do have, larger meeting space. Actually, we have, different types. So depending on what your needs, Mike, I emailed that for you just this morning. So definitely you can go ahead and use the Engage, the other 2 type of meeting space. So it depends on how big will be the meeting and how many people will sign up for each, different kind of event on board.
Okay. And also, if anyone has any specific questions, any of the presenters, feel free to ask them. We only have about a minute left, so ask them now. Go ahead and unmute yourself if you have any specific questions. One other question I have is about the group photo. Someone's asking if it'll be available sooner so people have a chance to purchase it if they want to.
Okay, so this is something that is brand new, and I'm glad to announce. We are pleased to include for free for every stateroom 1 group photo. Yay!
All right, yay!
Thank you, Celebrity Cruises.
Yeah, man, that's right. Thank you, Bo.
Of course, we're
Yes,
happy.
we will be included in our package. This is something brand new.
And hey, Mike.
Yes.
This is Brian Strickland. Look, I got on the call late because it's kind of the middle of my workday. But I'm just delighted that we've got a great group involved this year. I'm looking forward to meeting everybody, especially the new participants. And thank you very much for including me.
Yes, you're welcome. Thank you for having been there. Brian he did an excellent job, Dr. Strickland, explaining what am I gonna say? Like, I don't know, maybe almost like the biochemistry or physiology behind common issues, right? And how to solve them. That's kind of.
Yeah. So I'm assistant professor at the Montgomery Internal Medicine program. It's a branch of UAB. I've kind of launched into trying to build a series of talks that are tightly linked to some handouts, mostly things that a plant-based diet is related to, like diabetes, hypertension. We'll get into diverticulosis, maybe colon cancer, breast cancer. And I think it'll be good. Have some handouts to kind of help hold it up.
Yeah, it was very, very informative. So I say that if you haven't been on the cruise with us, you'll have a lot that you'll be learning, and you'll be wanting to put it to use right away. And you can, because we have the food there for you right there. So thanks, Dr. Strickland.
Thanks for the kind words, Mike.
Yeah, you're welcome, of course. And somebody else threw one last question before we go, which was, what if someone's there in a room with 2 or 3 people and they're sharing a room? Will they get a photo? Will they each get a photo? Do you know the answer to that, or maybe we need to find that out?
Only one photo per cabin.
Exactly.
Per room. One photo per room. They can always buy them. They can always request to buy more, but only one gonna be free per room. Yes.
Okay. Okay. All right. Very good. Well, that's our time is up because it's after 6 p.m. Thank you all so much for being here. And, we will email out for those that attended the meeting, the discount code. It'll be in your email later on this evening. So we'll hope to see you in January. And thank you for attending. Bye-bye.
Yay, bye-bye.
Bye.